What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map. And we find ourselves in a new location. Actually, this is a very old location. We are in the 7-Eleven parking lot, and you might say, Bean, what are you doing here? You finished building in this area long ago. And 9 times out of 10, I'd say, you know what, you're right, on to greener pastures. But today, we're going to revisit an old part of the city and infuse some life into it. And I got this idea because of real life. And as we proceed through this video, you will see exactly what I mean. So, what I'm trying to do here, let me get my cursor, because I need my cursor. I need it. Because we're building today, guys. We're building today. I'm sorry I didn't build yesterday. I only built a little bit, but today we build it. And what I want to build for you guys is something in here. What is this? This is empty. This is a finished part of the map, and it's empty. I also haven't built any cars here. Oh, shame, Bean, shame. So, what's going on here, guys? I don't know. It's just emptiness, and that's gotta change. Absolutely must change, because we can't have the emptiness in the Desolation map. Every square block is meant to be filled with stuff. So, what I want to do today is build some stuff under the bridge. Any ideas what can go under the bridge? I already know. Let's see if you guys know. Okay? What's gonna go under the bridge is homelessness. Okay, homelessness. I mean, where do the homeless have to go? They go under the bridge, right? I mean, we're really close to the ghetto. We're technically on this side of the train tracks, on the good side. You see how the train tracks are right here? And then they go down underground and it becomes a subway. Did you guys know there's a subway in Coveton? Oh, I bet you didn't know that. I haven't showed it because it's not even close to done. But it's gonna be there. So, we're on the nice part of town, but, we're on the fringe. So, we're gonna build a homeless shanty town today. Alright, now the reason why I got an idea, my idea to do my shanty town today, is because of the Super Bowl. Now, I'm recording this before the Super Bowl has occurred. It's gonna be Tuesday when this is gonna be Wednesday. So the Super Bowl is long gone. It is over, okay? But, I am recording this far in advance because I got some things I gotta do this week. So, the Super Bowl hasn't happened yet, and, I'm not gonna watch the Super Bowl. I've missed a few Super Bowls, and I hate the Super Bowl. I think it's one of the worst things possible, okay? It's one of the worst things possible. It is a time when billions of people worldwide shut their brains off to be indoctrinated by commercials, to be brainwashed into buying stuff they don't need. That's what the Super Bowl is. It's not about the game anymore, guys. It's all about the commercials and what they can sell. You know what I'm saying? You guys know exactly what I'm saying, I hope. So, it's not about the sport of football at all. It's about consumerism and selling you stuff. And, I don't need that. It's like a 6-hour event, or maybe more sometimes. 6 hours of just sitting there, stuffing your face full of food and alcohol. And I'm over it. Now, I know some of you are going to say, well, it's a chance to, hang out with friends and spend time with friends. And yeah, that's true, but why can't you do that every other day? Why can't you spend time with friends in nature and go up on a hike? You know what I'm saying? This is a big tent. They wouldn't have tents this big. Well, some of them. Anyway, so what I'm going to do for the Super Bowl is I'm going to go on a nice bike ride in the mountains. I do a lot of mountain biking. Mountain biking is my passion. I'm more passionate about mountain biking than I am about Minecraft, I would say, guys. So, mountain biking is just what I do, and I'm going to do it on Sunday, even though Sunday's already happened. You know what I'm saying? And the Super Bowl is in my city, basically. It's in Santa Clara, which is 10 minutes away from me, and it's been crazy around here, guys. So many people from out of town, and it's not the good kind of people. It's the people who are obsessed with being seen. You know what I'm talking about. Actors, musicians, celebrities, celebrities in general. They just want to be seen, and the Super Bowl is the time when the whole world is watching. So all these people who don't care about sports, who don't care about football in any way, they have to go to the game so that they can, raise their status, raise their celebrity status. And it's disgusting. It's despicable. And it's excuse my language, it's a show. Okay? It's just one big show. So I'm not a part of it. I don't like to be a part of things like that. And so I'm going to be in the mountains, and I like to go on this one trail that's high in the mountains, and from the top of the mountain you can actually see Levi Stadium. And I'm going to go up there and laugh at all the people who paid I don't even know how much tickets are. They're over $1,000 each, right? Thousands of dollars to watch this, commercialized event. So I'm just going to laugh and laugh and laugh, okay? It's ridiculous. Anyway, what I wanted to say that wasn't what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say is the city of San Francisco, which is about, if you're driving from Levi Stadium, takes about, depending on traffic, don't get me started on the traffic. If it's heavy traffic, it could take 2 hours. If there's no traffic, which is not possible, then it takes about 45 minutes. So Levi Stadium is about 45 minutes from San Francisco by car in a straight line with no traffic, and a lot of people are spending time in the city, in San Francisco. And San Francisco, unless you've been here, you don't know, has one of the worst homeless problems in America. Horrible homeless people everywhere, okay? The city does not take care of its homeless population. They're free to do whatever they want, pretty much. The homeless have taken over the city. They are everywhere. And, the Super Bowl is in town. People are, all eyes are on the San Francisco Bay Area. So the city decided it was in its best interest to remove the homeless population. So, one day there were thousands of homeless people lining the streets. The next day they were all gone. Like, nowhere to be found. Homeless, gone. Okay? As soon as the Super Bowl came into town. And I don't know what they did with the homeless, to be honest with you. I don't know where they put the homeless. For all I know, they could have been euthanized. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they did with the homeless, but they are gone. Just gone. Where did they go? Nobody knows, okay? And they did that because they didn't want to be seen. It's like, oh man, please forgive me, females, but it's like a female who has to go out for a night on the town, She can't just go. She has to make herself look presentable. She has to put on her makeup. She has to do her hair. She has to put on her nice clothes. Basically, she's putting on, and guys do this too. I don't mean to single out the poor females. And this is not every female, of course. This is just all the ones I know. Okay? Guys do this too, the vain ones. But, you gotta look your best because you're trying to fool people, basically. You're not showing your true self when you go out. And that's what San Francisco did. They didn't want the world to see its true self, the ugly side. But if you ask me, guys, the ugly side is the side that feels it like it's necessary to hide their problems. And it's only their problem because of the way society treats homeless people. Homeless people, yes, a lot of them want to be homeless, but the only reason they are homeless is because they feel like they've been forgotten. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they've been neglected and forgotten and tossed aside. So of course they have this chip on their shoulder, and of course, they feel like society has abandoned them. And it's true, society has abandoned them. Once you haven't taken a shower for a week, see how many people in society will give you respect, okay? That's what it comes down to, basically. If you don't have money, then you are looked at like a worthless person. And if you ask me, the people who think that someone else is worthless because of their lack of money, those are the worthless people. Okay? Society has it all backwards. The people who are worthless are the people who judge another human being on the amount of money they have. I'll say that one more time. The people in this society who are worthless are the people who judge other people based on their financial situation. Money means nothing. Money is a tool. That's all money is. It is a tool. So, do you look down on a person who doesn't have a hammer? No. So why do you look down on someone who doesn't have money? There are things in life that are far more important than money. Like the amount of love in your heart, the amount of empathy you have for your fellow humans, the willingness to help people in need. You see a lot of these videos on YouTube, and I've seen it personally firsthand. A homeless person will receive some charity from someone, And the first thing they do is they go find their homeless friends and they go share. And I've seen this firsthand. I've seen it before, guys. And homeless people are some of the most caring individuals that you could ever see. Who is doing a bigger service? Okay, who's the better person? Let's ask this: the person who has $1,000 and gives you 10, or the person who has $10 and gives you 5? Who's the bigger person there? Think about that, guys. Think about that. So, you know, homeless people are some of the kindest people you'll ever meet. But you'll never know that because you don't want to get too close because they smell. You know what I'm saying? Does this make sense to any of you? So, what the city of San Francisco did was, in my eyes, pretty bad. You know, they were embarrassed about their homeless population when it was themselves that they should have been embarrassed about. Okay, the way they treated the homeless was the embarrassing part about it, not the actual homeless people, in my opinion. Why aren't there, you know, more policies? Why aren't there more places for the homeless to get help? You know what I mean? A lot of these people need mental, what's the word I'm looking for? Mental help. You know, they have mental diseases. So, you know, rather than cast them away, we need to help them and help them get on their feet again, so that they can, you know, take showers again, okay? Because, you know, I don't like stinky people either, guys. I don't like it, but I'm not going to judge someone based on what they smell like or how much money they have, because you're just judging yourself. That's all you're judging. You're just showing your true colors. And I encourage all of you to spend more time, you know, looking at what's inside of people, not on what's on the outside. Because that's just like you can't judge a book by its cover, you can't judge a person by his smell, okay, or his appearance. You know, there's a lot of corrupt people wearing suits, and anyone who's ever traveled to Washington, D.C. can attest to that. You know, a lot of evil, disgusting, vile people wear suits. And a lot of people who are in rags have the key to humanity's salvation in their brains, okay? So keep that in mind. Oh, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the Super Bowl. I enjoyed my bike ride in the future. Right? I am enjoying my future bike ride as we talk right now. I'm envisioning it, I'm seeing it in my head, and it is awesome. I'll take a picture of Levi Stadium from the top of the mountain for you guys. I'll post it on Twitter. I already did. Time is weird, okay? I already know what's going to happen in the future, and I'm telling you guys, in the past, even though it's in the future for me, but in the past for you. It's weird. If you've ever seen Back to the Future, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Alright guys, that's it for me. Remember, it's inside what counts. It may be cliche. You may have heard it 1,000 times, but, you know, think about it. Think about it. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like for the homeless people. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.